Salutations and welcome to episode 8 of my Fallout 3 Let's Play. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know exactly what I'm gonna be doing in this episode, but we're gonna find out. My goal is actually to cross off some of these side quests and try to get a lot more of the side stories done. We still have 3 DLCs to do. One of them's part of the main story and 2 of them are side DLCs. But I want to get a lot of side quests done, I think. So the Replicated Man, that's a great one. I definitely want to get that plasma rifle that I get from that quest. That's a really good gun. I think I'm going to try to finish Moira's Wasteland Survival Guide quests. I want to get that done with. I feel like we are definitely ahead of where we should be to get this done. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so I need to place the observer in a spawning pod in the Anchorage War Memorial. And it's optional. Do not kill any Mirelurks in the Anchorage War Memorial. I'm not going to kill any because I want the test results to be as accurate as possible. And I just want this quest to be done as best as possible. I think I go down here. Alright, well, actually, I'm going to put my gun away because I got to do this smart. I think I'm going to use my stealth boys in here. Yeah, so we are going to be sneaky. Oh. Okay. Ooh, pre-war books. It's always a good find. Oh no. Can lose him, maybe. Alright, I should be good now. Just need to be careful. There's gonna be a lot of good sellable material in here. Probably gonna hear a little bit of thunder. It is my favorite weather right now. Thunderstorms all across. Initialize water management systems. Okay, failure. Turn on backup generators. Error. Unlock secure medical safe. I can at least do that. Ted, remember, I hid this stash for you to find. Don't trust anybody, especially anybody who works for me. Do this alone. I busted the storage door down near the service entrance. There's a floor safe in the clinic that contains the parts to fix the broken door. I also left you a repair manual just in case you've gotten rusty. But you are always a wizard with a wrench, so I'm sure you'll be fine. Now get going. Alright. So there's a safe to find. Well, Ted didn't make it. Alright. No. Yeah, so stealth boys don't last long enough, unfortunately, and do I have the chemist perk? I do. I'm surprised they still don't last that long. I'm just gonna have to run through this and ignore them, which is gonna make this kind of difficult, if I'm being honest. Especially because I do want to loot everything. I don't want to miss anything in here. It would be nice if the Mesmatron worked on Mirelurks. Because I would totally just... Oh god. I would just mez them. Stop them from hurting me. But I don't think that'll work. Alright, hide the observer device inside. Yes. It's disgusting. The meat sells for a lot, so. Oh! Oh! Yeah, they're gonna hurt. I have to just let them. This sucks. What's the matter, y'all? You don't want me to take your loot? I'm also not a fan that I'm not going to be getting the XP for killing these guys. notice that the freezer is a little smaller than all the others. Not really, but okay. After closer inspection, you find that there is a secret compartment in the back. Unfortunately, it is locked and you are unable to pick it. There must be a key to open this lock. Perception 5 passed. Oh well, I guess I did it. That was stupid. Holy crap. That is a dangerous group. I'm gonna come back and kill them. Just for the quest that I can't touch them. We will come right back and massacre their whole family.
So, are they intelligent? Do they have a leader? Some sort of king? Or priests? Or some sort of scaly community center?
I slipped the observer in with the eggs, and they're none the wiser.
I'll bet most people would have just gone in there, guns blazing without half a thought. But not you. You're the best research assistant ever. I've been getting a good signal, but what do you think about them from your first-hand observations of them?
Yeah, I didn't touch your precious crabs. They're definitely vicious and highly territorial.
Oh, that's unpleasant. But I guess it's no surprise. Practically everything out there can eat us. This bottom of the food chain thing really sucks. Some of these observations about their armor and camouflage gave me an idea for reinforced, neutral-colored headgear. Here, consider it thanks for not interfering with them. Oh, speaking of which, take these, so you can continue to avoid them in the future.
6 stealth boys. Wow, okay. The last task for this chapter is something about mole rats, right?
Mole rats can burrow into almost anything and cause a lot of trouble. So I figured I'd make a chemical repellent stick for people to shoo them off. But I need it to be tested before I put the recipe to paper in the guide. So I need you to find some mole rats and test it out a bit.
I'll test out the repellent for you.
It'll be easy. One tap with the applicator and it overwhelms their senses with a sort of feel-bad sensation. Then they're gone before you know it. You could test it out on just a few mole ratties, but for real testing, try it on 10 or more. There should be plenty in the tepid sewers downtown.
All right, great. All right, I'm gonna get some money from that trip, sell all this medical equipment. All right, not only am I gonna go kill them all, I also forgot to fix that door with the door hinge or whatever. All right, y'all, let's do this. Dang, you guys are definitely more of a shotgun situation. Offices, interesting. Disengage lock. Well, that was pointless. Alright, here we go into the caves. X and Psycho. Of course I'm addicted after 2 uses. Shit's like heroin. Ugh. I'm gonna drink that dirty ass water. So many Mirelurks, dude. Holy crap. You Use your repair skill to insert the missing part into the broken door. Repair 35 next. Okay. Ah, okay. So it's just a mid-tier loot room. Anchorage stash key. Anchorage War Memorial Stash. Dang, that's a good laser rifle. Holy crap. Alright, let's read this too. Big guns increased by 2. Alright, I guess let's try out this mole rat repellent stick. Here we go.
Oh! Oh!
That works like a charm. Three. Oh, hello.
Ah, this is gonna be fun.
Oh, you done goofed, bud. Salt.
You're dead, big sack.
Whoa! Georgetown. Okay. Ah, this is a
Well now,
area.
if it isn't the little saint from the vault. We've been looking for you. Someone's put quite a price on your head. What? You think you can...
Well, what are you waiting for? And they just keep trying to kill me. Very common thing now.
Game's over.
No idea this laser rifle was this freaking good. Trust the king for all your TV and radio needs. Radiation King. Oh. It's a friendly NPC. Okay. I can take your scrap metal, though. The grocer. assuming this place is packed with food. And rad roaches. Back in here. Ooh. What a super mutant master you were. Level up! Alright, and now Action Boy I think is my next perk, which I think is kind of crap, but oh well. It's decent. At least I can sprint a little longer. And now that I put a little bit more points into energy weapons, hopefully this laser rifle is absolutely just broken. I mean, it already kind of is. I mean, you saw the short light work I made of that super mutant master, quote unquote, master. Yeah. Mr. Handy. Welcome home, Mrs. McClellan. Please choose a task. Deactivate unit. Walk Muffy. Prepare meal. Pick up grocery order. Read children bedtime poem. Home security mode. Oh my gosh. Walk Muffy.
How may I serve you, master? Not that I really want to.
Searching for Muffy.
Have at thee! Here, doggy, doggy. Oh, God. I hate that.
Oh God, I hate that animal. Yeah, I'm not a big dog person either. Uh-oh. Don't you hurt my... Oh, shit. Don't worry, I got your back. For the most part.
Time for your walk, family pet.
Family pet.
Run away from me today.
You did not. You've lost your privileges to have a rocket launcher. What the freaking heck? Well, that's a real shame. I'm not gonna get to go along with the cool little Easter egg that they have in here. I guess not Easter egg, but little story. You can send him to go do all those different things. I think Muffy the dog is just dead somewhere. You like find its skeletal remains. But like every single thing you send him out to do, he just fails to do it because it's the apocalypse. I just think that's funny. Alright. Got an all-out war going on, okay. See? Oh. I don't feel bad. Well, there we go.
This is hopeless.
Saved you, come back. Oh, you were literally
How
about to
about
die.
you just mind your own business, okay?
I just saved your ass, you ungrateful prick. Don't even have anything worth taking. Ooh, I want to shoot you. me your garbage. I'm also sleeping in your bed. Fuck you. White House Plaza. Oh, is this the White House? Dang, they bombed the shit out of it. Look, I said the perforator was my favorite weapon. I never said it was the best weapon. It is definitely not amazing when it comes to DPS, but it's okay. It's still pretty decent, but there are definitely things that are better. I'm probably gonna have to switch to energy weapons primarily in the future, which is a little sad, but it is what it is. I wish that I could use this thing and it be like absolutely broken, but it's not the case. I looked for a mod to like make this thing a lot more powerful because I just feel like it should be, but I couldn't find one, unfortunately. There really needs to be a perforator mod to just increase the damage of this thing and make it more worth using. God, what happened here? That's disgusting. Literally makes me shiver. I don't like that. Not a big anatomy fan. It makes me a little grossed out.
You've returned.
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to hear how the repellent's working.
I tested the mole rat repellent extensively.
Oh, excellent. Substantial field testing, precise reports, and such dedication. What more could I ask for in a research assistant? So, how did my chemical repellent work? Safe and clean like a charm, I'll bet.
It gives them quite a kick, like too much jet or something.
What? You're kidding, right? Oh, wait, you aren't kidding. Probably a metabolic reaction to the chemicals. I should mention that. Proper handling of mole rats could be important if they could be domesticated. Milked, maybe? Anyway, keep the repellent. Oh, but for your trouble, here. Have the leftover chems from working on the repellent. I'm sure you can find some use for them.
Jet? Yeah, 5 jet. Alright, I suspect this completes the second chapter's research, correct?
Correct as always. And your feedback's really led to a very smartly written book. Maybe too smart for some folks, I worry. Of course, if the reader can't be bothered to understand something important as a book on how to stay alive, then what can we do, huh? And in case those readers blame you for their ignorance, here's your payment. 2 big boxes of ammo. Now, on to the next chapter.
That's a lot of 5mm, even though I'm not going to use it. I'm ready to start researching the last chapter.
The last chapter is a bit more esoteric. It's about the survival of humanity as a whole and how to rebuild society. Deep stuff, huh? We need to know how large settlements are formed, how to harness the old technology, and I'll need you to get ancient history from a nearby library. We're in the last stretch now, so let's finish it up strong. What's first?
Researching local history sounds easy.
Don't be so sure. You'd be surprised how confused people get, even about important things. In this case, I'm talking about Rivet City.
Yep.
It's the most successful survivor settlement around, but no one here really knows how it started. Of course, that's why it's important to know how a place like that succeeded. So I need you to go there and do some researching.
Sounds reasonable. I'll research Rivet City's history.
Oh, now I can't wait for what you find out down there. And check around to make sure you're hearing the real deal.
Oh my gosh, house, arms museum, 8,000, dude. It's not even worth it because I think it's broken. If I could figure out how to fix it, it would be awesome, but dude, that's crazy. It's so expensive. Alright, well, since she wants me to go to Rivet City, I'm gonna kill 2 birds with 1 stone and also do the replicated man quest, which gets me the A321, I think it is, plasma rifle. Such a good gun. Oh, it's so good.
Pleasure doing business with.
All right. cleared out every single shop. All of their caps. Now I'm sitting at 12.6 thousand. Alright, my apartment key. Let's check out this apartment. Looky here. So, part of me wanted to live here too. Heavy armor, light armor, I love that. Big TV. That full of goods. Oh, look at this lined up. Oh my god, this is so satisfying. Part of me does still want to live here. This is just so freaking cool. It just looks awesome. Regular drugs, good drugs. I just love this build. It's so cool. Thrown explosive, placed explosives, gasoline, big guns. Oh, it's so freaking cool, man. We have the infirmary in here. God, I love this apartment so much. Safe. It's pretty freaking cool. This place is awesome. And if I didn't have fast travel, I would totally put some stuff here and just work my way in between the two houses, and this is really cool too. I mean, I love it. I really want to use it, but there's not really any benefit to having more than one house in Fallout 3, unfortunately. Weird glitch. Realized that I had my camera in the wrong spot from all the times that I was recording Terraria. So fixed that. I have to question as many residents of Rivet City as possible to learn the history. So I'm gonna start in the marketplace because that's where the most of them are. Frame rate in here is, gosh, it's crazy how the frame rate drops in here when this is still such an old game. All right, let's start doing some questioning. Bannon?
Welcome to Potomac Attire. I think I've seen you in here before. When you're ready to buy, just let me know.
Is there anyone on this ship named Pinkerton?
Now, there's a name I haven't heard in a while. Never met the man myself, but rumor has it he helped found Rivet City. Some rumors say he died trying to loot the broken bow of the ship. Others say he joined up with the Enclave.
Why are you guys living on this boat?
It's a place to live, safe from raiders and super mutants. With Dr. Lee on our side, maybe we can even begin to rebuild the world.
So you're on the city council.
Dr. Lee, Chief Harkness, and I are all on the council. We meet every Monday morning. I can be very influential, if you know what I mean. Far more than Seagrave Holmes.
Seagrave? Oh yeah, he's clueless.
So you've met him, eh? Well, he wants to replace me on the council. Now, I can't have that. No siree. He's a shady character. I just can't prove it. If someone were to find something incriminating in his room, well, let's just say I would be very appreciative.
Can I ask you a little bit about Rivet City's history?
Why, I practically set this whole place up. When I got here 12 years ago, it was just a handful of dead-enders squatting in a rusted-out rowboat. Now I'm on the council, and with my leadership, we're the strongest settlement in the wastes. Of course, a few of those dead-enders still stick around, but who'd want to leave?
Hasn't Rivet City been around for longer than 12 years?
Well, yes, but it was hardly any place of importance until I arrived on the scene. That's all ancient history now. No one would ever care about it. If you insist on wasting your time on that, you could try that bartending old crone down below, Belle Bonnie.
It's been a pleasure, Mr. Bannon.
Come back soon.
Maybe a quick fix.
Take a look around. I got all kinds of stuff in here.
Bannon tells me you're trying to steal his council seat.
Steal it? Hardly. He runs the council like it's his own personal bank account. He's supposed to represent all the market businesses, not just himself. It's about time he was replaced.
What do you know about Rivet City's history?
Oh, I really wouldn't know. I mean, long as I can remember, she's just been here, soaking up all the repairs and attention we can give her. I grabbed a wrench and joined in the reconstruction pretty much first thing out of the womb, but I never really cared about the politics.
Can you think of anyone from back then that might know more?
Last feller I remember from back then was Mr. Pinkerton, and he must have left about a decade ago, after that spat with the science team. He used to have a storage shed in the broken-off bow of the ship. We always thought he was crazy for keeping stuff there. Might have kept a couple records down there, I guess. Careful, though. Ship's a bit treacherous down there in her belly.
What can you tell me about the reconstruction?
Oh, well, the old girl had seen a lot of damage, especially where the Mirelurks used to nest, and where the super mutants kept trying to get in. I guess the mutants and the Myers got so busy fighting each other, it gave us the time we needed to make this place shipshape. Does that tell you what you need to know? Anyway, we're here in Rivet City, and she's in good hands now.
Stay chill, dude.
Sir,
Welcome back, sir.
Alright. Do you know anything about Rivet City's history?
Well, I could tell you all about my hotel, but I'm sure I don't know anything about how Rivet City itself got started. I mean, you hear rumors and you make guesses, but I really couldn't say I know for sure, and I'd hate to lead you down the wrong path.
Well, could you at least tell me what you've heard?
Well, if it'll help, I once heard that this place was covered in Mirelurks 50 years ago, raiding all around the city. Eventually, some poor soul they thought would be lunch fought back and cleared out the whole ship. He set up the city in their place. They say he was the first counselor for the upper deck and lived here to his death. Can't say I believe it a bit, but it's a nice tale to tell.
Checking up on me or something?
Yep. So how are you getting along now that you've left Greatitch behind?
Oh, Vera's the nicest lady ever. It's so cool that you brought me here. I mean, she makes me do stuff, like clean up her hotel and all that, but she really cares about me. Plus, I found some friends here in Rivet City, too. All thanks to you. See ya, mister.
Well, glad that he's in a happy
welcome to
home.
the Weatherly. Mr. Buckingham at your service.
Let's read the Grognak book. Alright, so Pinkerton lives in the broken off part of the ship, so I'm gonna take this little way over here and go visit him. Alright, here we go. Oh. That scared the piss out of me. Holy crap. So drowning is no fucking joke. Oh! Oh! Yeah, this is a rough area to be in. Fuck you. Oh, man. Alright, got this door unlocked now. This is where we are. That's the entrance, and this is how you get to Pinkerton. Gotta be careful not to... This air will light the entire place on fire, so... Laser weapon's probably not the best idea. Alright, Mr. Pinkerton. Sir? Hey,
How the hell did you get in here? I suppose you can't be all that bad if you made it this far without dying. This is the part where you tell me what the hell you are doing bothering an old man who obviously wants to be left alone. Get on with it already.
alright. Let's discuss the facial reconstruction and mind wipe you did for the android.
What are you talking about, boy? I don't know anything about any of that. And, what did you call it? An android? What's that?
Let's just say it's in your best interest to tell me what I want to know.
Fine, whatever. This android calls himself Harkness now. Comes in and wants a memory job. I took new memories and replaced his old ones. Don't believe anyone's done that before. Certainly not down here. That Commonwealth tech isn't all that fancy when it comes down to it. I'm also the only one in the wasteland with the skill and the nerve to perform facial surgery. That android flesh ain't so different than ours. You want proof? I documented the whole thing, so I could rub it in the face of Dr. Lee when I need to rankle her feathers. I hate that snooty bitch.
Okay. I'm sorry you don't get along with Dr. Lee, but we were discussing the android.
That witch ruined my life, but you're right. Who gives a crap about any of that? You want your precious proof. It's all in my computer. Here's the password. See for yourself. Hell, just take these pictures and this holotape. Straight from the synth man's lips. Just don't go telling Harkness, though. He won't believe you anyway. And you really don't want to see him upset. He can be a bit inhospitable.
There's something you aren't telling me, isn't there?
Oh, all right. So maybe I didn't wipe his mind like he asked, but I buried it deep. Almost as good, really. But it's still there. Still accessible. All you need to do is use the recall code. Just say to him, activate A321 recall code Violet, and that will activate the hidden subroutines.
So why do you help the android?
Ha! Why do you think? I wanted to crack open that Commonwealth can opener to see what was inside. There's stuff in there I'd only heard about, and even then I didn't believe it. I can see why that Zimmer feller wanted him back so bad.
What do you know about this android railroad?
Bunch of bleeding heart morons, if you ask me. They're going to get themselves killed one of these days. And for what? Machine liberation? But they have brought me some really interesting tech over the years, so I guess they're okay. And that android, he was the chance of a lifetime.
What do you know about the Commonwealth?
Most of it's blasted nothing, just like here. But there's talk, rumors mostly, about a place called the Institute. That's where Zimmer and that android came from. God knows what else they got going on in there, but it puts our tech to shame, that's for damn sure.
Oh, you have no idea. Oh, Fallout 4. I'm coming for you. I promise. What are you doing here in the wrecked part of the ship?
I live here. It's where I do my work, and it's far away from Dr. Lee and all those other monkeys dressed up like scientists. You made it past my defenses, which proves you aren't a dummy. And you haven't killed me, so I suppose you aren't here to do that. I suppose you can hang around if you want. Just don't touch anything.
Okay. Tell me about the city's history.
What? I have better things to do than yak about those backstabbers up topside. Now get going.
I hear you're the only person who knows the truth about Rivet City's founding.
Ha! Sounds like you've been poking around, all right. I'm surprised any of those reprobates even remember me. Maybe they still laugh about how they edged me out of the council back then. But you can set the record straight.
Setting the record straight is exactly my goal.
For that, you have to go all the way back to when remnants of the Naval Research Institute cleared the Mirelurks off this wreck, about 40 years ago. We were looking for new lab space, and this bucket of bolts just happened to have a well-preserved science bay on it. Everything else just grew up around that lab once we got it up and running. The science team was led by one H. Pinkerton.
So you used to be in charge. How did you end up here?
That lasted until about 18 years ago, when those ambitious backbiters like Lee and her little team showed up. She came in with her big purity project pipe dream, and my whole staff started working with her, those traitors. She even took my seat on the council. By then, I was glad to leave it behind. But hell, if I'm leaving the city I made great.
Do you have any hard evidence of all this?
Of course I do. A good scientist always keeps track of their data. Here, they probably don't even remember, but I kept the records of that first council meeting. Take them, if it'll put them in their place.
I am going to take a couple things from him, though, because he has very valuable items. Oh my gosh. I'm realizing now that his little
Hey there.
rust shack, what's up? Totally didn't just steal like hundreds of caps worth of items from you. But his little rust shack is like exactly the same as mine, just crappy. Alright, I'm gonna read these books. We've got a big book of science and Dean's Electronics.
Look, Dr. Zimmer, we've been over this. We don't know about your runaway robot, and we don't care. This lab is dedicated to solving real problems.
Yes. But Dr. Lee...
Dr. Lee is trying to save lives, and your constant interruptions are interfering with those efforts. Now please, stand aside.
I'm sure the good doctor's
Good
work
to
with
see
water
you.
purification is fascinating. But if you only knew what was at stake, the technology in that android...
What's at stake? You won't tell me what's at stake. Vagaries and secrecy. A robot's a robot, Zimmer, no matter how shiny the paint job. Now, please.
You there. What are you, some kind of lab assistant? No, you look a bit more weathered. Are you by any chance for hire?
I'm listening.
This could be an opportunity of a lifetime for you. I've misplaced some very sensitive property, and you will help me find it.
Got to the chase, Zimmer. What's the job?
You'll be searching for an android. Do you know what an android is? No, I imagine you don't. All you know of robots are those buckets of bolts, those Mr. Handshakers and whatnot. Well, that's not all a robot can be. Not in the Commonwealth. I'm talking about artificial persons that think and feel and do what we program them to. And occasionally, they get confused and wander off.
I know what an android is. I dabble in AI programming myself.
Oh, I hadn't realized anyone in the wasteland was so knowledgeable. And you certainly don't look much like a scientist. Anyway, my android must have done something drastic, like facial surgery and a mind wipe, or else I would have found him by now. It will be no easy task. He may not even realize he's not human. Don't upset him by talking with him. Just come get me immediately. I'll handle it.
Tell me, Zimmer, is your wallet as big as your mouth?
How quaint. Of course you'll be rewarded. I have at my disposal advanced technology from the Commonwealth. I'd be willing to share some of it with you. Just think, you'll be the envy of all your friends.
Sure, I'll look into finding your android for you.
Excellent. Locate my android and you won't be disappointed. Here, listen to this message he sent me. He's mocking me. I swear, I'll make him pay for that.
Zimmer, by the time you get this message, I'll already be gone. I'm escaping the Commonwealth. I want to live my own life on my own terms, as my own man. I know what you're thinking, that I'm malfunctioning. I used to think that's what caused the runaways too. But I know better now. Self-determination is not a malfunction. I'm not just willing to put up with all the bullshit anymore. You humans are going to have a full-fledged rebellion on your hands if you don't start treating us synths as persons. I know you'll be marshaling the Retention Bureau to come after me, but I know all the tricks of the trade. You won't be finding me, I assure you. By the time you get this, I will be someone else. It's the price I pay for my liberation. My final act of rebellion against a system I no longer believe in. Goodbye, Zimmer, and good riddance.
Interesting. Mr. Lopez?
Haven't run into you before. You probably wouldn't remember me anyway. I'm Mr. Lopez.
Why wouldn't I remember you?
Nobody does. I'm not very memorable. Don't worry, it won't be a problem for much longer.
Are all these options so evil?
You may be right, but I have nothing to live for.
What about Ted? He needs your guidance, a father figure.
Ted Strayer. I suppose I could talk to him. He is kind of a lost boy. Thank you, stranger. Someday, maybe I'll get...
Yeah, your boy there was trying to off himself.
Don't mind me. I'm just taking up space here.
Yeah, and that's okay.
Yes?
Poor soul. I fucking hate you, Harkness. You should not have been that hard to find.
I'm a little busy right now. Is there a problem?
I'm not sure how to put this. You're not who you think you are.
What's that supposed to mean? Look, kid, I don't have time for existential debate, and I'm not interested in whatever religion you're peddling.
This isn't an existential debate. You're a robot from the Commonwealth.
Excuse me? Look, kid, you have exactly 5 seconds to explain what you're trying to do here, or you'll be leaving Rivet City by the way of the nearest porthole.
Threaten me all you want, but it won't change the truth.
Truth? If there's one thing I've learned, it's this. There is no such thing as the truth, just the appearance of truth. And for anyone to try to sell their version of the truth, they need evidence. You have no evidence for your ridiculous claims, so I have no more time to waste talking with you.
The facts will speak for themselves. I have pictures and an audio testimony.
All right, I'll humor you. But this is impossible. I can't be a robot. I'm a human being. I breathe. I eat. Hell, I cut myself shaving this morning. I was bleeding. Robots don't bleed.
It's not real blood, Harkness. It's synthetic, just like everything else.
I'm not sure what to say. I'm not sure what to even think about all this. I'll admit, this is pretty convincing evidence. But it doesn't make any sense. How can this be possible?
Sorry, Harkness, but this is the only way. Activate A321 recall code Violet.
Ah! My God. I remember. I remember it all. From before. Zimmer. The Commonwealth. The Institute. My God. All those runners I brought down. You made me remember. Why? How? Never mind. My God. What am I going to do? My life. Everything. It's all a lie.
Don't worry, Harkness. Your secret is safe with me.
Thank you. I'm really not sure how people would react if they found out I'm, not entirely human. Here's a little token of my gratitude. Best weapon I've ever had. And I've had it forever.
Yeah. So what do I call you now? Harkness or A321?
Well, I'm not really sure. Look, just call me Harkness. That's who I am to the people on this boat who rely on me. It's who I am now. In fact, for everyone's sake, let's just pretend I've always been Harkness. We'll keep the truth a little secret between friends. All right?
So why did you go ahead with the change? Was it worth it?
I don't know. Every time I retrieved one of the runaway androids, they'd fill my head with ideas about self-determination, freedom. At first, I resisted the ideas, but then I started thinking about it. And well, they were right. We're just slaves to them. We deserve lives of our own. So that's what I did. I chose a new life and gave up my old one. And now you've given me both to remember.
Alright, I got permission from Harkness to kill Dr. Zimmer, so we're gonna tell him that Harkness is the synth so that we can get the perk, and then we're gonna kill him so that Harkness stays here safely. So now we have the plasma rifle, we're gonna get the perk, and everything's gonna work out aces. I found your android. It's Harkness, Rivet City's security chief.
Harkness, you say? Yes, that makes sense. He used to work for a special branch of the Commonwealth Police, after all. And he's right here, in Rivet City? Excellent. I must find an opportune moment to confront him. Thank you for your discreet assistance and continued discretion regarding this matter. And now for your payment. This combat module will directly affect your central nervous system. I think you will find it quite beneficial.
Wired Reflexes perk. Advanced technology from the Commonwealth has increased your reaction speed, giving you a higher chance to hit in VOTs. Well, useless because I'm not going to use it, but 3, 2, 1.
Hey! We're
Yes, good riddance indeed. Thank you for all your garbage. And Dr. Zimmer, your body, buddy. Now we have the A321's plasma rifle. Oh my gosh, is it... Oh, I don't know. I feel like the laser rifle might be better, actually. They're both really good. However, I can put modifications on this plasma rifle. And I don't think I can with the laser rifle.
Zimmer's dead. I know. Now he's just another bad memory from my past. Look, I don't know why you wanted to help me, but you did. And I'll always be grateful for that. Now, it's time for me to get back to my life.
You're welcome, Harkness. You have a good one. There he is.
Quite an impressive collection, isn't it? Well, don't be shy. Have a look around. Abraham Washington's the name. Curator of this little slice of American history.
Yes, it's an interesting collection indeed.
Ah, a fellow scholar, I see. Each of the documents in this room tells a small but important story about the history of the United States of America. Unfortunately, the greatest prize of all is missing from the collection.
All right, I'll bite. Which document is missing?
In 1776, the Second Judgmental Congress got together and adopted a document drafted by none other than Thomas Jefferson himself. It was the day the United States of America earned its name and secured its place in history. This magnificent achievement took form in the Declaration of Independence.
If you want me to retrieve the Declaration, all you have to do is ask.
Oh, would you? It would mean so much to me and the Society's collection here.
I'd love to be a part of history and bring you the Declaration.
Excellent! You won't regret it, I promise you. Imagine, you are taking part in another chapter of American history. I envy you. You can find the Declaration of Independence in the ruins of the National Archives.
All right, it's time to go do a National Treasure remake. We gotta go get the Declaration of Independence for him. First, let's deck out this new plasma rifle, because we have a ton of kits that we can do that with. Wow, the auto-fire mechanism? Holy crap. Better be able to put an extended mag on it, though. Okay, thank God. 24. Laser sight. Then I definitely need a scope, because look at this shit. It messed up the sight by adding attachments. Attached scope. Alright, it's decked out. Look at that. 115 damage. Holy crap. God, it makes the metal blaster so obsolete now. Oh, it's sad. I like the laser rifle though, too. But yeah, I can't put anything on it because it's a DLC weapon. Man, that sucks.
If you have any pre-war books, I'll take them.
Oh, I do.
Welcome back. Very...
There you go. Holy crap. Alright, let's return to Moira.
Any luck finding out how Rivet City got started?
Alright. After a lot of searching, I've got the real history of Rivet City.
Aha! Not just as easy as asking around, was it? Good information takes real work to uncover after all. So, tell me all about it.
It began as a research station, which is why it's still a scientific haven.
With the protected location and resources that came from those scientific advances, I can definitely see how it grew so quickly. A bit of smarts leads to a big reward, huh? Speaking of which, in thanks, have a few of these for the next time you've got to be quick on your wits. Oh, and I'll let the Rivet City traders know they'll be favorably mentioned in the book. You'll get a discount buying gear from them in the future.
How do you know that? 6 mentats? Alright, I'm ready to continue research on the last chapter.
I've got to do a section on working with old computer electronics, so there's some research to be done in the old Robco production facility. Also, there used to be a big library out there. Imagine a whole building full of books. I'll need you to gather information there for me. And that'll be it for the last chapter. So, what'll it be?
I could check the library. Maybe someone's already written a book like yours.
Oh, that sure saved me a lot of time. But I bet their book wouldn't have anything about exploding mole rats, would it? Books are where the old world kept its knowledge, and libraries are where it kept the books. And there's supposed to be one in Arlington. See if it's still there, and if you can download records from its computer. Information dumps like those would be invaluable for rebuilding humanity.
Okay, I'll check out my local library.
Great. The library should be in Old Arlington, not far from downtown. See if you can download the archives from its computer. If you can't get those, then even the card catalog would be useful. Any little piece of information could help the book, and thus humanity.
Alright, well that's perfect because I've already cleared out the Arlington library and literally was just there selling books. So just go in here, download some files really quick. Alright, access library archives, connection to central computer disrupted. Retrieve the complete library archives. Yeah, I would like to try to do that, so let's go ahead and go through this library. Forgot this. Big Book of Science. Wow, I can't believe I left that here.
You're dead, come on, boys!
What?
Me, kick ass! Go! Get him!
This weapon's disgustingly good. Tales of a jerky vendor. Wow, I really missed a lot in here. Apparently I didn't even go up here. That's not cool.
Taking fire!
I'm gonna tear you up!
Give me some target.
Take them out. Targets engaged.
It's done, guys. I'm just that good. Look at that. Pre-war book. Oh, I need to search for those, because only there are more. Look at that. New area. I thought I had explored the whole thing.
Kick ass!
What the hell? I can't see shit. Hey, flamers. Alright. Here we go. Access. Let's see. Transfer library archives. Awesome. Alright, now I have even more pre-war books
Welcome
for
back. Is it there? Are there books?
The library's still standing, and I've got the archives right here.
Really? A whole library's worth of data? Right there? Oh, that's great news. So, what did you find? Tell me about it.
This is an entire library's archives. You know how valuable that is, right?
I suspect you and I are two of the only people who really appreciate its value. Yes. Oh my goodness. When I'm done with this, I'll have to work on copying all of this information. It could take a while, you know. Oh, but here's a book of mine and some caps for your research. Think of it as pay for a civilization worth of overdue books.
It's a decent amount of caps. And yeah, I'll take the book. All right, the last subject is old technology, right? Sounds interesting.
It does, doesn't it? I mostly just deal with it after it's junked, but a trader gave me this bit of electronics from the Robco factory. If there's a way to reactivate and control the robots there, it'd make for a good example of harnessing the past technology for the book.
Just go in and connect the widget to the mainframe? I can do that.
Yeah, you should just be able to plug it into the mainframe at the Robco production facility. It'll give you access to the robots and terminals. Okay, here.
All right, read that. Speech. That for small guns. That for barter. All right, now I'm removing the auto-fire mechanism from this plasma rifle for the same reason I did it for the terrible shotgun. Yeah, brings the damage all the way back down to 43. But it's okay. It's because it brings the damage so high that it just feels like I can still shoot pretty fast. And I just don't want this thing to be absolutely broken. It kind of defeats the whole purpose of the game. Because I can't really make it any harder than it is. So, all right, now I think I've already been here too, and I may have cleared it out, but it probably is refilled with people again. Here we are. Mainframe. Install the processor widget.
This is now a fire zone. Hey, hostiles in area. Aligning. It's a
It's just now occurring to me that I don't even have my companions. So I am going to go get them really quickly. What's up, Sharon?
You return. Shall I
And Dogmeat, welcome back.
Fiddled with any interesting technology lately?
I reactivated the robots and was able to modify their programming.
Harnessing the technology of the past and modifying it for your own purposes? That's just the thing. Tell me all about how it worked out.
Even after reprogramming, the robots were of questionable value as allies.
Well, they're only human. Made by humans. Well, probably manufactured by other robots, but you know where I'm going with this. Seems like a good thing to watch for when dealing with tech of any age. And it helps to pack a few pulse grenades, just in case. Here, have a few. Oh, and take my book on science. For some reason, I just can't get into the computer parts, but I've got the rest pretty much memorized.
All right, there we go. And now my research for your book is completed, isn't it?
Yes, that concludes our exceptional expert endeavor. I have to admit, I was worried it would go over some people's heads, but it should be fine. For all your hard work, I want you to have this mini nuke. I kept meaning to use it to dig a well, but honestly, it just makes me nervous. Now, I just need to do a few last tweaks, and it'll be ready to print and distribute. Thanks for all the help.
I sure hope so. I nearly killed myself maybe a half a dozen times for that thing.
And those risks will have saved hundreds, no, thousands of lives. Your quality research really took it to the next level, you know? I'll share these with the traders, and soon everyone will know about the Wasteland Survival Guide. But now, the very first copy of our book goes to you. It wouldn't nearly be as good without your input. You're the real Wasteland Survival Guru.
Okay, now time for the real reward. The perk, survival perk added. As a result of your painstaking research for the Wasteland Survival Guide, your survival skills have improved. Now, we'll go read about it in a second. Alright, so now we have the Wasteland Survival Guide. The real great part of this is the perk that I got. So let's find it. Survival Guru. You wrote the book on how to survive in the wasteland and have shared your secrets with humanity. You've gained plus 6% bonus to poison resistance and radiation resistance, and 6 points to both the medicine and science skills. That is it. Wow. That's pretty crap, but oh well. We did it. We completed the quest. It's one of the longest quests in the game. I literally have the best shop in the entire wasteland down in my basement. He is amazing. And I can actually take him out with me as a companion, but I mean, I'm not going to do that because if he dies, I don't know if I can get him back, and I'm not losing this shop. So, all right, I'm going to call this one here. Next episode, I'm going to go steal the Declaration of Independence, as well as do the quests for my little robot here, R3FV. And probably a few other side quests. I'm going to try to stick to side quests for a little while, maybe another episode or two, so that I can really get some of this game progress done. And then I'm going to either go back to main story or another DLC, probably main story and then a DLC. We got our companions back finally, and this badass plasma rifle here. Oh man, it's so freaking good. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.